Many thanks for joining us. Now on the newsroom, I am Jerisha Amarigo. Now to address the recent unrest in Ondo and Oyo State as a result of clashes between herders and indigents, President Muhammadu Buhari has held a closed-door meeting with Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde and Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu at the presidential villa, Abuja. Governor Seyi Makinde, who briefed correspondents after his meeting, said he's in Asarok to brief the president on the facts of situation in Oyo State. The governor said there has been a lot of fake news all around and it is important that the president is aware of the facts of the issues. And the federal government said cases of undocumented migrants were caused by Nigeria's porous borders. Minister of Interior Rauf Aregbesola, who raised the concerns at the meeting with European Union delegation led by Ambassador to Nigeria and ECOWAS, said Nigeria was seeking stronger collaboration with relevant stakeholders to check the problem. The minister commended the EU and others for their support on the Migrant Information Data Analysis System. And in line with his administration's effort to close the deficit in provision of comfortable housing schemes in Lagos State, the state governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has formally opened 2 housing projects in Surulere and Etiosa Access, which were revived and completed by his administration. The inauguration of the projects came 4 days after the governor commissioned another 252-unit flat in Idali, Badagry. Sanwo-Olu said the resuscitation and completion of the 2 housing projects further testify to his government's commitment to improving the lives of Lagos residents to service delivery in the area of infrastructure. And President Muhammadu Buhari has signed the Coronavirus Disease Health Protection 2021, which made the use of face masks in public places mandatory, amongst other measures to curtail the spread of COVID-19. Chairman of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, Bas Mustafa, told journalists that the President signed the document in exercise of the power conferred on him by Section 4 of the Quarantine Act, Cap 42 laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2010. The President, however, noted that the provisions of these regulations may be varied by guidelines and protocols and may be issued from time to time by the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 and recommendations of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control. And in business, the total revenues amounting to about 2.94 trillion naira were generated as both value-added tax and company income tax in 2020. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, this represents an increase of 12 billion naira compared to 2.80 trillion naira realized in 2019. The figures were contained in 2 separate reports: sectoral distribution of value-added tax for the 4th quarter of 2020 and company income tax for the 4th quarter of 2020 data. And former Ghanaian leader Jerry Rawlings has been buried with military honors at the state funeral in Accra. The 73-year-old held power for 20 years, first as a military ruler and later as elected head of state. He died in November after a short illness. The Ghana's President Nana Akufo-Addo described Rawlings as a charismatic and fearless leader. And in sport, Yimma Wire, the 19th minute goal, has earned Kano Pillars a maximum point in their rescheduled midweek clash with Rivers United FC at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna. The wins lifts the club to the 5th spot of the Nigerian Professional Football Leagues, while Rivers United, who were we were hoping for a win to return to the top of the league, remained at 2nd spot behind the leaders Nasarawa United. Meanwhile, FC Fabuchi, who had their worst spot to the MPFL season with just 1 win after 6 matches, remain desperate to finish the 2020-2021 season in the top 6. And that's it for now on the newsroom. We'll be back at the top of the hour for more updates. I am Jerisha Amaribu.